Light, camera, action!
Namaste, my name is Roshany Ale. I'm from Udaipur. I'm currently enrolled in Kantipur Film Academy as an acting student. Growing up, I used to watch a lot of movies. Well, my childhood started from Disney. And I was always watching these princess movies and whatnot. And where I come from, everyone is into movies, and we used to watch a lot of movies all the time. I used to spend my all night and morning and all day watching movies. And with the characters from the movies, I was always I want to become a princess. And then there was time when I wanted to become a doctor, because I was watching a movie of the doctors, and I was watching movies that was inspiring me to become certain characters, and I wanted to become every one of them, from police officers to a housewife to stepdaughters and everything. And so I was I need to become all of this character, because as a person I wanted to explore each and every field that there was in the world. And because I wanted to explore, I was where can I explore all of this? And everyone's film acting. Of course, if you do acting, you can become any character that you want. So I was yes, I want to become an actress. I want to become an actress. That's what drove me to join film acting. So as I told that I was always into acting, right? And in my school, while I was a student, while I was studying and when I was a little child, I was always acting in my school. I used to always be doing certain things, like singing, for example. I was always singing. I was reciting poems. I was doing a lot of plays, and I used to get all the time. I used to get the main character, and I was yes, I can become an actress. I am an actor. So it was before doing course, I was I just acting. You just go in front and just make sure the audience like you. But then after I joined the course, I was no, whatever you did in the beginning of your career, whatever you did when you were a child was not acting. I was just going through flaws, and I was just trying to become something, but I was not becoming the person that I wanted to become. So after I joined the course, I understood what acting really was. How I needed to work on the character, how I needed to evolve myself into being the character, how I have to be that character, not act, but become the character. So before I was just acting like a character. Now when I act, I become the character. So that's what changed me through the course. So my expectation from Kantipur Film Academy was that after I joined the academy, I would be recognized as a great artist, right? So what I wanted to become was here, a star. So as soon as I entered the academy, I would be recognized by the directors, the producers. So that was my expectation. But then taking classes, I realized that I cannot directly jump here, because I was here. So there's a lot of gap here, where I need to work hard, right? So that I can climb the ladders to reach what I want to become. That's what Kantipur Film Academy has made me realize, and I'm working towards that, because I am not a great artist yet. But then what I expected from the academy, what I expect from myself, I will get it, because it all depends on me, right? And then there is academy. Of course, they are going to help me, right? Because we are a family, and family helps each other grow, right? So I want to become here. I will eventually get there. If I work hard on myself, if I show my dedication, I will eventually meet my expectations. So as I already mentioned before, my childhood, I watched a lot of movies in my childhood. So I did have a lot of knowledge about film and acting. I used to study actors and actresses and old time movies, and I've eventually watched Shutter Island for 4th times, and every time I watch it, I get different knowledge from it. Every time I watch Shutter Island, I have different ideas of who the victim is, who the main villain is. So already I had those knowledges, but then joining the academy, I like completely I had to understand like different things, like how you're supposed to work on your emotions, how it's supposed to be done, how you're like supposed to work on your characters, how much you have to show your dedication, how much research you have to do, like a lot that I was not doing before. I was just watching movies, trying to get like understand what was happening in the movies, but then I was not implying those movies into me. I was just like watching it. But then after like joining the courses, I started adapting it. I started adapting what movies, like every movie I watch, I adapt it. Like for example, I went towards this Avatar 2, and I could not enjoy it because I was not watching it as an audience. I was watching it as a film student. Like I was like looking at every details. I was like, what's happening, like how they're acting, how it's being done. Like every time I watch a movie now, I'm like always like curious about how they're doing it, like how are they playing with the emotions, how are they playing with the surroundings. That's what I watch now, and I cannot enjoy it because I'm watching it as a student. I'm studying them, I'm not enjoying it, right? So that's what has changed me and like my understanding of film before and after I joined the course. Before I joined the academy, I was like, I used to tell my parents like, no, I will not study. I don't have to study because I already am a great artist. Everyone around me says that I am a great artist. I am an actor. So in my mind, you know, like my concept was that we don't need to study, right? But because everyone was like always saying, constantly saying that, Roshany, you are a great artist. You are a great artist. You can become a great artist, and that has proved me wrong because after I joined the academy. And now I look back to myself and say that I was very stupid back then, because how could I think that we don't have to study? Because you need to study to become great at something. You need to do all the researches, you have to like adapt everything, and you need to study, because without proper studies about anything, you cannot become anything. So yes, studying film acting to become a great artist, to become great anything you want to become, you have to study. So you need to study. It is vital. You have to study. What I want to say at the end is that every one of us are actors, because throughout the day we all are acting. Even those who are not actors are acting, because that's what makes us human, right? Because as a human, you act. There might be a lot of emotion that you don't want to show it in the world, and you cannot show it to the world. You cannot express it, and you are acting because you have to hide those emotions. Or that you might be feeling something else and you are doing something else. You might want to cry, but then you're putting a smile on your face. That's acting. Like what I want to say for every one of you is that we all are actors, and if you are wanting to become a great artist, if you want to carve what you have gotten inside, a gift that is in you, you have to study. Like, go for it. Do not be afraid of the people, the society, because it is all up to you. And if you think that you can become great at something, just go for it. Like, do not bow down to anyone, because if you bow down, you won't be anything, because it all depends on you. So like, if you want to become something, just go for it. Just go, run, go through all the destinations that you have to go, and yes, just go. Thank you.
Action!
Kantipur Film Academy. Let's film together.